Hey, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at Vechain. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to watch that before watching this one. It's going to be linked in the top right-hand corner of the screen. Now, let's jump straight into the TA. So taking a look at the weekly chart, as you can see, we have printed a high all the way back in November of 2021 over here, and the swing low of the Fibonacci retracement is all the way down here in May of 2021. Since then, we've actually managed to retrace all the way down to the 1.618 at 0.02362 cents. That was a great entry for anyone looking to get involved with Vechain. And obviously, if you take a look at where we came from, we're generally speaking printing a higher low, and hopefully the next move to the upside is going to be even higher, and we're going to see a very nice all-time high price hopefully in the next bull market. So this is the weekly chart, and I quickly want to show you a potential bullish pattern that I have here at play. So as you can see, we have a inverse head and shoulders pattern playing out. So we do have the left shoulder, the right shoulder over here, and we have the head. So the neckline is going to be connecting both of the local highs in between the shoulders and the head. Now, once you break that neckline, you do have a target to the upside. So generally how you do this is you take a trend line from the bottom of the head all the way up to the neckline. And then you take that and you place it to the upside, depending where you think the breakout is going to occur. So generally speaking, it's going to be around 5 cents. But just to be a bit more conservative, we can target the resistance block that we have here between 4.5 cents down to 0.0436 cents. So this support level that we created back in June, or rather in January and February and March of 2022, that we then lost in April, and we still haven't retested it as resistance. So with us breaking above this neckline, potentially back testing it as support, I could see us coming up to around 4.5 cents, maybe 5 cents, and maybe a bit below that. Like I said, this support area needs to be retested. So around that area could be what we may be rejected from, or what could reject us in August. So in August, I am expecting a lower high, a bull trap, so to speak. If you take a look at what happened back in 2020 during August/July, and we had a very similar thing in 2019, where you had this strong move to the upside, correction, strong move to the upside, correction. So, and you also saw a very similar thing here in September or August of 2021. So every August/September is an opportunity to make some money, to swing trade, to increase your positions. And this is going to be one of those opportunities. So hopefully we don't miss out on that chance, and hopefully this pattern plays out perfectly. For us to be targeting this block, we need to first of all break above the neckline and have a nice back test of support. After that, we could be targeting this this resistance block here. So that's regarding the pattern that we see. Overall, we are in the blue support block as of right now, which is set up between 0.0235 cents down to 0.02 cents. So this little range here is a great buying opportunity. We've held it as support since June of 2022. We had a little pullback in November. We managed to get back above, and then we came back down to it. So we're holding this as support. Hopefully we continue to do so, and hopefully we don't break below the December low. Because as of right now, things look to be more or less bullish short term and mid term for crypto. Long term, obviously, it's always bullish. But I'm just saying that it doesn't look like we're going to be losing these lows unless we have some sort of a black swan event, or, you know, something major happens in the world where we see massive withdrawals. I do want to switch over to the daily real quick just to take a look at the RSI and see what's going on there. So as you can see, we ran into the resistance block here that was set up between 52.7 down to 49.3 on the RSI. So this was a nice resistance level for you to swing trade with. So you had that retest there, and now we're coming back down. The pink trend line hopefully is going to hold us up as support. As you can see, you had 1 bounce there, 2, 3, 4 touches in total, and this potential 5th touch is going to be an incredible entry point. The white trend line there as well is going to be something that you can target, because we've seen retests back in December last year, in March, just a few days ago, and potentially once again in April if we see a pullback. That's going to be a nice entry. So you can dollar cost average throughout this dip here, as long as the prices are very low. I think it's always good to increase your position, because when you're going to be selling at the all-time high prices in the next bull market, it really isn't going to matter whether you bought in at 0.0223 or 0.0233, right? It's not going to make much of a difference. Now, let's switch over to the Binance weekly chart. And before we continue with the video, guys, I quickly want to give a shout out to everyone who has joined my Patreon. Thank you very much. And if you want to become a part of the Patreon and, get access to a lot of exclusive content, such as podcast episodes for patrons only, my trade alerts, my entire portfolio. I share everything that I buy and everything that I sell. If you want to leave some requests, we can take a look at your projects on Patreon. So there's a lot of cool stuff going on there. I try to do daily updates and daily posts in there. So if you want to try it out for free, you can do that as well. There's a 7-day free trial, so you can do that and let me know what you think. Let's get on with the video. Taking a look at the weekly chart on Binance, as you can see, we broke out of this falling wedge pattern. We moved to the upside. We back tested this resistance, our technical target at 0.032 cents, and now we're retracing back down. So this is looking like a healthy retracement from that low to that high. As you can see, we do have the golden ratio sitting at 0.01990 cents. That's going to be a very nice area to dollar cost average into, because this is the golden ratio. This is the most important Fibonacci level of this entire fractal here. So we saw one bounce from the golden ratio already, with a nice move to the upside afterwards. So that is a 22% move to the upside already. So if we manage to stay above 0.01990 cents, that is going to be a very nice higher low. And we do want to be printing a higher high after that. So we want to be breaking this high over here. And you can also set a Fibonacci retracement to see what our potential targets could be there as well. So from that local low there, all the way up there, our 1.618 target is sitting at 0.03425 cents. And that's close to the 55 EMA on the weekly chart, which is the red EMA here. Long term, if we set the fib from the swing low in December last year to the all-time high price, we are looking at $1.43 in the next bull market. You also have the 1.414 fib sitting at 82 cents, or 81 cents, I should say. And you have the 1.272, which is your minimal target, sitting at 54.5 cents. Those are your major bull market targets moving forward based off of this Fibonacci retracement. So as long as we hold this December low, this all stays intact. Our golden ratio on the main fib here is at 0.08853 cents, which is a major level for us to break through, as it was retested multiple times, both as support and resistance in 2021. So I think that pretty much covers it. If I take a look at the weekly RSI here, as you can see, we have a nice bounce off this index at 45.5, and we are moving back down once again. So this level here is going to be a nice buying opportunity, and the support block below is going to be a nice area to dollar cost average into Vechain as well. So keep this in mind, draw this out as well. And that should be everything now. Thank you very much for watching the video. If I missed out anything important, please let me know down below in the comments section. Feel free to take a look at my Twitter, check out my Telegram, Discord, and feel free to check out my Patreon as well. I'm going to see you in the next update. Take care.